This is Life with Marlene, your channel for motivation, vlogs, reviews, and much more. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, like, turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any content from me. So, welcome to the Life Lesson Podcast. I'm going to go to the chat and see who is in. Oh, it's very low. Okay, I'll come right back. Okay, let me know if the volume is better. I hope the volume is better. Let me know if the volume is okay, or if not, I'm going to change the volume. Is the volume better or is it the same? Let me know. Is the volume better? If it's better, it's still low. Okay, I'm going to go on my phone. I'll be right back. Okay, I hope that this is better. I hope this is better. Okay, please let me know that it's better. I hope that it is. How's everybody doing? Welcome in. Hope everybody is doing awesome. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Yes, thank you to everybody who's in the chat. Hey, Miss Nexie, how are you doing? Hi, Marita. Hey, Ranger, how are you doing? Realist One in the building. Shout out to all my mods. I hope the volume is better. Please let me know if the volume is better. Oh, much better. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So let's not waste any time. Hey, Miss 702, how are you doing? Welcome. Hey, Glenda, welcome. Hey, A Slice of Farming, how are you doing? Welcome, everybody. So I'm going to get right into this conversation today. Welcome to the podcast. Well, first, I have to say, this is the Life Lessons podcast, and we talk about a lot of very important things, and there is nothing like our mental health until actually we lose our mental health, right? Most of us really don't think about how important our mental health is. We tend to tell ourselves, like, oh, I'm doing good, I'm doing fine, things aren't affecting me. And when things affect ourselves, like your emotional health, stuffing things down, ignoring things, not taking care of yourself the way that you should, it starts to affect you mentally. And that's what we don't want. That's what we don't want. We don't want that. We want it to, we want to take care of ourselves. If nobody has not told you today yet, my gems, you are a gem. And that's why I call my fam over here, I call you gems, because we have to treasure ourselves. There's nobody who's going to stand up for you more than you. You have to be your own advocate. You have to be your own foundation. You have to be your own friend. You have to be all of those things for yourself. So let's start off with this discussion. When we're talking about our mental health, first we have to realize that our mental health matters. To any of you who have not checked on your mental health recently, please do so. Check on how am I doing? How am I coping with life? Am I acting normal? Am I okay? Am I good? And there's nothing wrong with, I'm not clowning or making fun of anybody, but sometimes we may need to take some medication. You may need to take some medication so that you can be sane, because life and challenges and problems and all of those things, or maybe you just an imbalance at the time. You're not thinking correctly or doing what you need to do to take care of yourself. And there's nothing wrong. There's no shade. There's no shame. Take care of yourself, fam. Take care of yourself, whatever it means that you personally need. That's why this is a life lesson. You have to know yourself, what is going on with your mental health. Your mental health matters. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about you as a woman, you as a man. Are you okay? That's something that we have to really think about. It's something we have to talk about. Yes, Glenda. Yes, amen. We have to value ourselves, right? It's less of farming. Hey, Boss Life Online, how are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, so you can balance yourself. And what is really annoying, I can't say for everybody, I'm just speaking from my own point of reference. But when you have people who are in your life who are off balanced mentally, and they're always making demands of your time, of your money, of every single thing, and they want you to be there and supporting them, but they don't support you. They don't even support their own mental health. So, yeah, we can't listen to the things that other people tell us. We have to know our own balance, and we have to know when it's off. Definitely, Miss 702, and I'm going to get into that in a little bit. We have to think about our mental health and realize that my mental health matters. Your mental health matters. And if nobody is going to speak up for me, then that's the reason why sometimes we are acting a little wonky or weird or strange, because we don't have enough courage to say, maybe I need to have a seat. I need to relax. Or maybe if you've been grieving something or a big change in your life, maybe you lost a job. Maybe you had a breakup of a romantic relationship. Maybe a friend, moved away or passed on. There's a lot of reasons why our mental health can be affected, but we each have to tune into that. That's why this is a life lesson as an adult. Maybe when we were younger, right? We would pretend and say, oh, yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm great. I'm good. I used to do all of that. Put up this plastic smile, walk around like a robot. Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm always okay. And no shots against the gentleman, but I don't know what it's like to be a man. But I know as a woman, we wear a lot of hats. You gotta be sister, you gotta be daughter, you gotta be this, you gotta be mother, you gotta be on and on and on. So it's up to us, ladies, and also to my gentlemen. It's up to you as a man to set those boundaries and know when you're not doing okay. Okay, let's get to point number 2. This life lesson was so important to me. How another person handles stress is not how I should. I have to find what works for me. Just like one person, they can do 17 things in a day. Maybe I could only do one or two. And I had to learn to stop trying to, compare myself with another person, or try to compete, or try to be in competition with other sisters or mothers or whoever in our life, and just learn to stand in my own space, in my own skin, and be me with my life, with my backstory, with my potential. And that's to everybody. Stand in your personal truth. Walk in your personal truth. Know what you can handle. And when you realize that you're not coping well, have enough courage as a grown, mature woman or a grown, mature man and say, I got to pump my brakes. I'm doing the most. I'm doing too much. I'm really stressed out. And start using some coping tools. Some of the coping tools that I learned in therapy is learning to take a deep breath, breathing in and breathing out. When we're just rushing, ripping and running through our day, going here, going there, that we don't even sit down and take a deep breath. So do that. Another thing is time management, learning to what is important, doing the things that are the most important first in your day, and then everything that's left over can be your time for your chill time, for your relaxation time, for your friends, and for other people in your life. But remember, everybody, put your own oxygen mask on first, gems. Put your oxygen mask on first, because you will not be able to support and help anybody if you can't support yourself. Okay. I know I've lived it. That's why I said this is a life lesson. I was really messed up in the head at one period of time because I was always saying yes to everybody. Yes, yes, of course. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. When I know inside I wasn't good. So be in tune with your own self, your own mental ability. And when you know it's strained, or when you know that, you're right on the brink of having a breakdown, like, hold on, maybe I'm not good. And I want to say to everybody who's trying to put up this front and this facade, it's nothing wrong with not being okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to need a break. It's okay to need a break from everybody. And we're going to get into that in a little bit. Yes, it is true. Thank you so much for dropping emojis, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Fatima, how are you doing? Hey, Ron, welcome in. Yes, you gotta protect that peace. And there's nobody that knows your peace like you. And that's why I said it's not a comparison. It's not a comparison to what other people can do, what other people, their life. And, people will say, oh, you should be doing this. You got to know your own self, Gems. You have to know yourself. You got to know what stresses you out. You got to know what makes you tired. You got to know what aggravates you. You have to know your own personal limits. And that's what we do when we are mature adults. As a mature adult, I have to know what is good for me and what isn't. And I'm not talking about anybody. I'm just speaking on Marlene. And all you can do is speak on yourself. What your mom, auntie, cousin, friend, whoever, what they can handle doesn't mean it's what you can handle. I hope somebody got that. Whoever needed to get this message, I hope you get it. I really do. Yeah, by any means. Hey, Angie, welcome in. How are you doing? That's awesome, Ron. That's awesome. I'm very happy and proud of you. I always want to talk about healthy coping tools and techniques because, listen, there's a lot of people out here that are not healthy. They're very toxic. I did that for many years. I lived that toxic life. I pretended like I was okay. I tried to support everything and everyone, and I was in that burnout mode. I was not good to anybody, including myself. I was very miserable and angry. But whose choice is that? Mine. Whose choice is that? Yours. But you're the one that has to put on your oxygen mask. And to the ladies, put on your big girl panties. To the guys, put on your big boy drawers, and be grown, be mature enough to say, no, I'm not. No, I can't. No, this is my time, and mean that, and mean it. Yeah, protect your peace. You have to. Hey, AB Vibes Music, how are you doing? Welcome. Wow, you are at 400 pounds? Wow. That's awesome, Ron, that you're doing so well. You're a very good example of health. Yeah, you got to control. You got to control yourself. You got to know what your limits are and then stay within that lane. So let's go to the next point. You got to take time to detox your mind from negativity. Now, the moment you wake up, there's always going to be some negativity. There's going to be negativity on the TV, when you walk out on the street, on your telephone, people that you know. There's negativity everywhere, but we are the ones that have to detox our mind from it. What do you allow to sink into your mind? What do you allow to flow from you? And if you are only ingesting negativity and you're never detoxing, you're never purifying your mind from all of this that's going on, everything that people are saying, all the things that are coming at you, people who don't like you, people who are demanding, people who say you never do enough, that is what can cause you to have a mental breakdown. Ask me how I know, because I've been there. If you always take in and listen to what everybody has to say about you, but you don't stop to think, but what do I think about myself? And how am I doing? And what am I doing for myself? And how is my peace? And how is my health? And how are all of the things that are really important? I can never say it enough. Put on your oxygen mask. You have to breathe first before you can be there to breathe and support other people. I used to do it the other way around. That's why I said this is a life lesson. This was a life lesson for me. I was always supporting people. I just wake up and jump off my bed. I'm running. I'm helping this person, that person. I didn't take care of my own personal care. I didn't eat. I didn't drink. These days, I'm moving differently. Yeah, sometimes when some extenuating circumstances happen and I have to run, then that's what I have to do. But for the most part, I try to remember as soon as I wake up and I say, Marlene, you got to learn to love yourself. Make sure I start my day with great things and taking care of myself so that I can be okay to support and help others. And this is for the moms, the dads, the aunties, the uncles, the brothers, the sisters, the cousins, the friends, the workmates, all you hardworking gems out there. I know that you work hard on your job and trying to provide for your family and help and support other people, but please don't forget to support your mental health and detox from the negativity that's coming at you, and don't listen to it. Whoever, I hope somebody will take this message and take it in and listen to it and believe it. You are not what other people think of you. You are what you think of yourself. Even if other people say you're ugly, you're stupid, you're foolish, you don't do anything right, you're ugly, you're fat, you're this, there's always going to be the media. Everybody is always going to be firing at you on all cylinders, all sorts of negativity. But it's up to us. What do we think? What do we believe? So make sure you're taking time to detox your mind from their negativity. Okay. Yep. Got to put on the big boy drawers. I'm telling you, you got to. Yeah. And you have to stay away from those negative people. You have to. Oh boy. And I wish I would have listened when I was younger. But when you're young and you think you're invincible, you think you're smarter than everybody who gives you advice. But as you live in this world, as you get knocked around, as people, what do they call it, sucker punch you, hit you below the belt, it only takes a few of those for you to get it, that the people that you really feel is on your side. It's one thing for people to say with lip service, but it's another thing for how people show up for you by their actions. Okay? By their actions, everybody. Let's get into point number 4. So that we can be okay, so that we can have good mental health, we have to listen to positive messages by our reading material, what you read, inspiring books, positive messages, what you look at on TV. Is how we're feeding our mind. You are a product of what you take in. So I want to stop and ask you a question. What are you taking into your mind? Are you taking in positive things so that you can think positively? I can say before, I never used to take in positive messages inside my mind. I never took in the positive messages because I was negative. I liked the what is it called? I like the mess. I like the messiness, but mess has its place, and you want to find out what's going on sometimes, but there's a place. There's a limit to those things. We want to stay on the positive side. So make sure you're feeding your mind. Make sure you're reading positive material. Make sure the people that you are around are also positive, because we are only going to be as positive as the people who are around us. So if you're constantly around negative people, you will become negative. It's no doubt about it. This is another one. Have people who will encourage you to take breaks and care for yourself. Now, this is something that I did not have growing up. I grew up in the generation to where, as a young woman, you only thought about others. You only thought about your spouse or significant other, your siblings, your friends, your everybody, your workmate, and it was just like, work hard, Marlene, work hard. And I'm sure many of you have come from that as well. Work hard, work hard. And all of that does have its place. Yes, you work hard, but what about also playing hard? Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Enjoy it. You work hard, take care of yourself, and we sometimes don't get balance. So that's why I always say it's very important to have accountability partners and good friends and mentors who will say, when's the last time you took a vacation? When's the last time you did your hair or your nails? You took care of your teeth? When's the last time you went to a doctor appointment or did whatever hobby that fills up your cup? Whatever that is, everybody has something. I'm not saying that has to be yours, but whatever it is that makes you feel good. When's the last time you did that? We each have to have something outside of work. You have to have something outside of your family. You have to have something outside that is just yours. Remember, your own life. This is the reason why we get burnt out, right? And I don't want you, gems, to get burned out. I want you to be your best. I want you to feel your best. But if you don't possess the times where you are doing too much, and you don't have somebody to say, hey, hold on, take a break, sit down, put your feet up. Hey, let me get you a drink, whatever. Let's plan a vacation. You have to have people like that in your life. If you don't, you will burn yourself out and wind up in the intensive care unit. You will wind up sick with health problems, migraine headaches, all because many of us don't know how to stop. We burn the candle at both ends. Yeah, you got to burn the candle on one end because you've got responsibilities, but on the same token, you also have to be balanced and enjoy life. Okay. Okay. I got 3 more, and then I'm going to get to the comment section. You may need to get some more sleep. This is the thing about protecting your mental health. I know when I don't get sleep, I'm very cranky. I don't know who else is cranky, but we don't try to be. And according to a survey that I read online, they said that the majority of people get 4 hours of sleep. Now, how can you be mentally stable with 4 hours of sleep? You can't. Your mind is not going to be functioning well. Your physical person will not be functioning well. Your spirit, your vibes, your energy will all be low. It's going to be very, very low because you're not taking care of yourself. You may need to get some sleep. So I know that many of us have insomnia. I know I do. I have insomnia really bad. So try to get a calm down routine. That has been really helping me. Turning down the lights, taking a warm bath, drinking a warm drink. For me, it's some hot tea, putting on some soft music or maybe just the quiet, but giving myself time and I sit there and I deep breathe. I do sometimes Pilates or some stretching to relax my body, and then I can get some restful sleep, but keeping a routine to help me to be my best. So get some more sleep if you can, fam. Okay, point number 7, seek professional help. Sometimes when our mental health is not okay, we may need more than just a friend. And while it's all good to have friends and to have relatives, there's nothing like someone who has the credentials, that they know what they're talking about. They know how to guide us. They know how to give us the tips and the tools and tell us what they need to tell us without us, because when a professional tells us something, we're more geared to listen to it because we're paying our money. But when a friend or a family member says it, you're like, I don't know. But, if you feel that you are not stable, and this is a very important thing. If you feel like you're thinking weird, strange, toxic thoughts, even those who are having some deeper issues, like some depression or something, or some deeper things, if you are not okay, please seek professional help. Don't pretend that you are this really, really strong person and I'm invincible and I don't need any help and I'm okay and I'm good, and you're not. It's okay. Get some therapy. And group sessions really was monumental to helping me to feel better and to be better. And, getting a counselor, being involved in some mentorship, having a good mentor to help you to get back balanced and taking care of yourself. And, sometimes all we need is somebody to be in the background, giving you that nudge, that push. You're doing great, but also that mentor to tell you, sit your tail down and relax. Okay. We got 2 more points before we get out of here. Go out, everybody. Many times when our mental health is not okay, we want to stay home, stay in the bed, kind of have a little bit of some seasonal depression. You have those feelings of worthlessness. You may be crying, doubting yourself, not feeling good about yourself. Go out. Some fresh air may help you. Go on a walk. Do some exercising. Spend time on your hobbies. But, get out. Get out and enjoy your life. Point number 9. Laugh. Find something to bring out your fun side. We don't just want to be that, very uptight, very always by the book all the time. Yeah, for your business, for life, you have to handle your business. You gotta grind, you gotta hustle. Of course, fam, handle your business, take care of yours. But at the same time, have some fun. Laugh. Bring out the fun side of you. It's going to decrease your stress. It will lower your blood pressure. So do that. And this is the last point. Speak boundaries and enforce them. It's so important that we have boundaries, right? We have boundaries and we enforce them. So tell people how you feel. Tell them when they're going too far, when they're doing too much, when they're being disrespectful to you. Enforce it, everybody. Now I'm going to go to the chat before I get up out of here. Thank you all so much for being here. I really do appreciate every single one of you who has tuned in. I'm really sorry that I missed some comments because I was running my mouth and I wanted to get through this information because I only take 30 minutes away from my life and my family. I hope you all will understand that. Hey, Shantirement. I always post positive quotes throughout the day on my social media and a good morning quote to motivate people. That's awesome, Ron. Yes. Peace and gratitude. Yes. Mental health is very important. Hello, Mr. West. How are you doing? Yes. Amen. Shantirement says that's one of the reasons she retired early. You work hard. Now it's time for us to retire. Yes. Yes. And you protect your peace. So, oh, they're static? Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know why they're static. Yeah, you got to take care of yourself. Yeah, I work overnights too. Yeah, I have to have, I'm very cranky unless I have 6 hours of sleep. I know myself. So I just wanted to come over here and do the Life Lessons podcast I hope there was something within here that encouraged everybody, to let you all know that your mental health matters. Take care of your mental health. And for everybody who is interested, we're going to go over to turn down your mic. I did. I turned down my mic. Yes, we need to laugh, but please don't laugh if you are alone. Because if somebody's seeing you laughing, that's funny. A slice of farming. Yeah, I did. I turned down my mic. So this is all I had for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We're going to head over to Blessed Life. If one of my mods, Jill, could you put Blessed Life in here? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And to all of you gems, take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Take care of you so that you can take care of others. But there's no love like the love that you should give to yourself. We can't be a friend to others until we know how to be a friend to ourselves. So thank you so much for tuning in. And I really appreciate every single one of you. Everybody have a great rest of your evening and make sure that you're taking care of your mental health. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.